This guy is just walking down the street, when suddenly, a thug tosses a grenade at him. He tries to time it just right and throw it back. But things don't quite go as planned. And yet, the next day, he's alive and well, good as new. When he steps outside again, no matter how many times he dies, he always wakes up the next morning and goes through the exact same routine. First, he says good morning to his pet goldfish.
Good morning, Goldie.
Puts on the same outfit as always. Stops by the shoe store to look longingly at a pair of sneakers he can't afford, then heads into the coffee shop to order his usual, a coffee with no sugar.
Medium coffee, cream 2 sugars.
You know it. That is unexpectedly hot. Jeez, that's good.
Next, it's off to the bank where he serves the same 2 ladies. And right on cue, the bank robbers show up for their daily gig. Once they fire a couple of shots into the air, the security guard, Buddy, casually removes his belt and surrenders. Then he lies down on the floor, and the 2 of them chat about what to get for afternoon tea. None of this is strange to them anymore, because they're not real people. They're NPCs in a game called Free City. Their sole purpose? To serve as background characters for players to complete missions. Only the people wearing sunglasses are actual players. In Free City, they can do whatever they want, but the ones without shades, they're just NPCs, and our Guy, is one of them. But today, something weird happens. Guy sees a short-haired woman on the street, not exactly a bombshell, and he falls head over heels, totally mesmerized. His buddy sees this and quickly pulls him back.
Hey! It's my dream girl, buddy. She exists. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Whoa, wait, man. She's wearing sunglasses.
So?
What do you mean, so? So people with sunglasses don't talk to people like us.
But Guy isn't listening. He veers off his scripted path and chases after her, trying to get her number. Of course, he's just an NPC.
Hey!
So the next day, he's back in bed like nothing happened. Yup, he respawned.
Good morning, Goldie.
But when he hits the coffee shop this time, something feels different.
Medium coffee, cream 2 sugars.
Medium coffee, cream 2 sugars.
Actually, I think I'd like to try a cappuccino today.
This stuns the barista. She has no idea how to make that. Even the cops next to him and the other customers all stare at him like he just broke the simulation. Even the tank outside turns its turret straight at him.
I'm joking. Just keep it on your toes. I was kidding. No way, no how. That's hot.
Everything returns to normal. Later, back at the bank, the robbers show up like clockwork.
Everybody down on the ground!
He lies down on the floor as usual. But then, out of the corner of his eye, he sees that same short-haired woman again.
That's the girl.
Buddy senses trouble.
You tried to talk to her yesterday. It didn't work. It will never work. She's wearing sunglasses. We don't mess with the sunglasses people.
Maybe I'll get some sunglasses of my own.
What are you talking about? You can't do that.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
Hi.
What'd you say?
So he slowly approaches one of the robbers, trying to snatch his shades. But instead, he gets thoroughly beat up. The girl's walking away, so Guy fights back.
What is wrong with this?
I'll give them right back.
I said no!
And in the scuffle, he accidentally shoots the player and takes him out. No time to process. He grabs the sunglasses and bolts. When he puts them on, his whole world changes. The buildings look different. The streets are filled with tanks and planes. A medkit appears next to him. He touches it, and boom, his injuries are gone. It feels incredible. Suddenly, a red-suited player crashes in front of him, money floating above his body. Guy grabs a handful, instantly deposited into his account. He's so pumped. He hits the ATM, pulls out a wad of cash, and buys those sneakers he's always wanted. Time to impress the short-haired girl. Meanwhile, the game company is getting complaints. A player claims he got taken out by an NPC. Admins Keys and Mouser think it must be a hacker disguised as an NPC to mess around, but Keys can't trace the user at all. So the 2 of them jump into the game to catch this so-called hacker.
Let's do this.
They load in wearing ultra-cool skins and corner Guy.
Hey, 40-year-old virgin! Get over here! Blue shirt guy.
Demanding he take off his blue shirt skin, or else.
Lose the skin!
How am I supposed to get rid of my skin?
Take it off, man. Just take it off. What are you doing?
What? Seriously.
The whole thing, the face, the outfit, everything. Ditch it. If you don't, we're gonna kill you.
Why? And we're gonna...
But Guy's totally confused.
want to comply.
Why are the cops being so rude today? Of course, Keys and Mouser don't buy it. They pull out their guns and open fire. Guy realizes he's outmatched and runs for it. Eventually cornered at the base of a skyscraper. With nowhere left to go, he leaps and somehow makes it to the rooftop like Spider-Man. Apparently those sneakers aren't just for show. But Keys and Mouser aren't done. They use their GM powers and cheat codes, typing in a command that stacks nearby buildings into a makeshift staircase. As they climb, Guy scrambles to escape again.
Up, bank teller! I believe I can fly.
Nope.
Thankfully, he triggers a new item just in time, barely making it out alive. But before he can celebrate,
I can't die! I'm never gonna die!
he wakes up in bed again. Yup, respawned.
Today's gonna be different, Goldie.
Just as Keys and Mouser were basking in their triumph of taking down Guy, the resurrected Guy found Millie, the short-haired girl secretly watching from outside the stronghold. Before Guy could even explain, he was spotted by the guards inside the fortress. Millie's small knife instantly transformed into a handgun and she fought back. But clearly, her plan had already failed. She had no choice but to switch tactics, summoning a time-space portal that teleported both her and Guy to her personal stash room. Seeing the arsenal Millie had at home, Guy was absolutely stunned. Millie introduced herself and revealed that she was here for a secret high-stakes mission. If it weren't for Guy's unexpected interference blowing her cover, she might have already completed it. Trying to impress her, Guy volunteered to help. Millie showed her level, 19.5, while Guy, a mere level 1 newbie. If he wanted to help, he'd better get to level 100 first. She told him the fastest way to level up was to eliminate NPCs on the street, but Guy didn't want to hurt innocent people. They were his friends, people he saw every day. Then it hit him. If hurting NPCs helped players level up, would protecting NPCs work the same way? To win the heart of his goddess, Guy decided to level up by protecting the people. It was a noble idea, but reality hit hard. He overestimated himself and was quickly defeated. Only to respawn once again in his bed. Yep, he was back. The next day, he found a low-level thug attempting a $0 purchase. Guy knocked him out, returned the stolen money to the shopkeeper, and took the thug's weapon for himself. After rigorous training, Guy finally cracked the code to fast leveling. His bank account and level both skyrocketed. Soon, Free City was filled with his presence. He even made the news in the real world. Everyone online began speculating,
Blue shirt guy. Who is he or she, indeed?
he played better than all the players and leveled faster than anyone ever had. By now, Guy had reached level 102. Stronger than ever, he hadn't forgotten his friend Buddy, the security guard. After stopping a bank robbery, Guy took the robber's glasses and gave them to Buddy, hoping he could level up too.
Are you kidding me?
Put them on. No. Life doesn't have to be something that just happens to us. Right? Just put the glasses on and you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
But those glasses weren't for just anyone. Buddy wasn't programmed to understand them.
Can't, okay? I'm sorry.
So why could Guy use them? Turns out, this game was originally created by Millie and Keys. Keys had always secretly loved Millie, but never dared confess. So during development, he wrote his feelings for her deep into the game's core code. That piece of code ended up in Guy. Later, their boss Antoine stole the game's source code and repackaged it into what's now Free City. Millie quit in protest and entered the game undercover, searching for evidence of Antoine's theft. Keys stayed behind as a mole inside the company. That's why Guy fell for Millie the moment he saw her, and also how he began to develop self-awareness. Now, Millie had found out that the evidence of Antoine's theft was hidden in the game's main server base. But the place was heavily guarded, impossible to get in. So she contacted Keys, asking him to use his admin privileges to unlock a door. Just as she located the critical data in the database, alarms went off. Suddenly, gunmen appeared out of nowhere and launched a fierce attack. At the crucial moment, Guy arrived to save her.
Blue shirt guy?
Henley. Was that cool? Felt really cool. You look really pretty. This house is so nice.
But more guards showed up, surrounding them. Millie had no choice but to fight back with brute force, even kicking Guy out of the battlefield mid-fight. As Guy watched her battle with such elegance, he bit his lip. Mesmerized, until her flying kick snapped him out of it. He was furious. After all, he was now a player over level 100. As more attackers closed in, Guy jumped onto his motorcycle.
You should definitely go!
Millie, stepping on a guard's shoulder, leapt through the air and flipped to land right in front of him.
Is that a Glock in your pocket? What?
It's 2 blocks.
Oh!
After an epic shoot and spin sequence, seeing how much gear he had collected in such a short time, Millie was impressed. She began to see him as more than just a helpful player. So much so, she even forgot about her original mission. Who's been secretly in love with Millie for a long time, never imagined that he'd end up creating his own love rival in the game. Watching Millie and Guy getting closer in the game made him super uncomfortable. So he decided to dig into Guy's real-world identity. And what he found totally blew his mind. Blue Shirt Guy, the internet sensation, was actually just a program Keyes had written back in the day. No wonder he couldn't find Guy's IP, because Guy wasn't a real person. Shocked, Keyes rushed to tell Millie the truth. Guy isn't real. He's just computer code.
I'm saying that our game, life itself, where characters would grow and change and feel real, worked. The AI worked. Guy, I mean, he has evolved way further than we thought was even possible.
Wait, are you talking about the hacker and the NPC skin?
That blue shirt guy, he is an algorithm who thinks he's alive. Now, technically, he is alive. He is the first real artificial intelligence.
No.
I know.
No.
But Millie couldn't accept it. I literally just kissed him. A French kiss. And now you're telling me he's just an NPC? That was my first kiss.
This is what we've been
Why let him kiss me? Yeah.
Wait, you let who kiss you?
Guy.
Guy.
The first time I kissed a non-toxic guy in like forever. Of course, he's not even real.
There's not a button for that.
Oh, he found the button.
You let an artificially intelligent video game character kiss you, and then you thought that would be...
It like that?
But with all the evidence laid out in front of her, she had to believe it. Before she could even process the heartbreak, Keyes hit her with even worse news.
You see? There's not one mission, not one location. I mean, there's not even a single character from Free City 1 on here. Free City 2 is not an update.
It's a replacement.
Exactly.
So when Free City 2 launches on Monday.
Blue shirt guy, all proof of our code, everything will be deleted.
He can't do that. I mean, this is artificial life we're dealing with. I mean, that's insane.
Antoine was planning to upgrade Free City to version 2.0. And when that happened, Guy and all the evidence would be wiped forever. Only 48 hours left. If they couldn't find proof in time, they'd lose everything. With the clock ticking, Millie went back into the game and told Guy the truth. He wasn't human. He was just lines of code. The entire city was a closed digital world, and all the NPCs were just here for the real-world players to mess around with.
I don't understand.
You're a non-player character. A background person. Someone designed to make the game more fun for real people.
So the entire world is a game,
Yes.
and we're all just players in the game?
Not exactly. I'm a player, but you only exist here.
I'm fake. The entire world is fake. I'm not even a main character. I'm just this idiot who's in the background.
Guy was totally lost.
He couldn't believe he wasn't real. He ran to the ocean, trying to leave the city, but he hit the edge of the game world. Only then did he finally accept the truth. He was trapped in a virtual reality. So he ran into the streets, shouting to everyone, "None of this is real."
Don't you get it? Don't any of you get it? None of this matters. None of it. It's fake. We don't matter. That building, that's fake. This street, it's fake.
He found his best buddy, security guard Buddy, and told him the truth too. But Buddy simply said,
Okay, so what if I'm not real?
So what?
This moment is. Right here, right now. This moment is real. I mean, what's more real than a person trying to help someone they love? Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
Do you know the other security guards?
Well, I know them all. Why?
That woke something up in Guy. Who cares if it's real or not? Just live your best life now. Guy broke into the main database to help Millie find the stolen game files. And guess what?
Are you blue shirt guy? Yeah, maybe.
Holy shit! You're Guy. You're blue shirt guy. It's you.
I love you. I mean, I'm like a fan. You're awesome. You can have anything you want. Wait, hold on one second. Gamers, listen up. This is Revengeman Buttons here. I'm here with Guy. The guy, he's in my stash house and he's here to rob me.
He handed over the evidence while munching on spicy snacks. Talk about luck. Guy rushed to Millie with the files, but just as they were about to open them, Millie froze. All the other players in the game froze. Then the entire city vanished, including Guy. Turns out, Guy had been wrecking toxic players left and right, making the game more fun and gaining tons of fans. Players around the world were now boycotting Free City 2.0. Antoine was furious. He ordered Key's co-worker Mouser to reboot the servers and reset Guy.
Free City is offline.
The whole country was watching the server reboot. Millie looked on, helpless. When the servers came back online, Millie rushed back in. But Guy was reset.
Good morning, Goldie.
Come on, Guy, you know me. You know this.
I'm sorry, lady. I think you have the wrong guy.
He didn't remember her at all. Keys told her, the reboot didn't delete Guy's code. He just needs the right spark to wake up again. Last time it was you who triggered his consciousness. You have to try again. Millie knew exactly what to do. She stormed into the bank, grabbed Guy, dragged him to a quiet place. Mouser secretly helped by building a bridge to the island. But just as Guy was about to cross, a giant, ultra-muscular dude appeared. Antoine had spawned a killing machine to stop him. Guy was no match. He got pummeled.
Activate Death Blow. Bye, Guy.
Oh shit, that's a death blow.
Get up!
Mom, he's coming in with a death blow!
In the nick of time, Guy picked up a pair of sunglasses. And boom, he summoned Captain America's shield. blocking a deadly blow.
What the shit?
Then came Hulk's punch. Boom! The giant dude flew 30 feet. Guy healed up with a med kit, pulled out a lightsaber, and then it turned into Thor's magic hammer. He kept switching weapons mid-battle, beating the brute down. But instead of finishing him off, Guy teleported next to him for a fistfight. He got knocked to the ground. But instead of fighting back, Guy put the sunglasses on the brute. Suddenly, the guy saw a magical new world. He dropped everything and ran off like a kid chasing coins. With the path clear, Guy and Buddy raced toward the bridge. Back in the real world, Antoine went full psycho. He grabbed an axe and started smashing the servers. The entire game world began collapsing.
Buddy! Buddy!
No, keep going! Go on without me! I've been scared my whole damn life, but I'm not scared anymore. It's been the best day of my life. You get to that field! Show we matter!
Guy ran as fast as he could. In the final second,